Hi, my name is Eduardo Cunha Silva, and today I will present my lesson plan titled Identity and Feelings Through Music Exploring Boulevard of Broken Dreams. This plan was designed for a 80-degree class in a public school in Porto Alegre and is intended for two 45 minutes lessons. The students are 13 to 14 years old, native speakers of Portuguese who are learning English as an addiction language. My rationale is grounded in the BNCC and the state curricular referentials. Language learning should be meaningful and organized around social practices and genders. For this reason, the final product of the lesson is a personal blog post, a real communicative genre that connects language used to students' daily social lives. The song serves as the input test. It introduces vocabulary in themes about loneliness, identity, and Self-reflection. The main objectives are fourfold. First, students will comprehend the central emotional themes of the song. Second, they will recognize and use emotion adjectives. Third, they will link simple present structures with expressions of feeling. Fourth, they will produce a short writing blog post of 5 sentences that connects language to their own experience. The assessment is formative and continuous. I observe participation, comprehension of the song's general meaning, appropriate use of emotional adjectives and simple present, and the emphasis is on expression and connection, not grammatical perfection. Materials used are straightforward and available in most schools. Audio and printed lyrics of the song, a projected expected with clear lines and vocabulary, students' notebooks for planning, and school computers should publish the mini blog posts on a Padlet page. The lesson sequence follows a classic pre-listen, while listen, post-listen structure with a genre-based approach. In the pre-listen stage, I activate prior knowledge and emotional engagement. I ask three guiding questions aloud. The teacher then write the song title on the board and invite quick guesses about the meaning. The short discussions prepare both thematically and linguistically for the listening task. In the while listening stage, students get printed lyrics and listen twice the song. The first listening focus on the overall mood and general meaning. I tell them to pay attention to the singer's tone and the atmosphere rather than trying to understand every word. In the second last listening, they follow the text and underline phrases that express emotion or reflection. After the audio, I highlight two key lines on the board. I point out how the simple present is used to express states and repeat feelings in the test. Students select adjectives from the word bank and create similar sentences orally. Volunteers read their sentences while the teacher provide pronunciation support. This stage breeds meaning and form and prepares students for writing production. In the post-listening stage, students produce the genre, a mini personal blog post titled How I Feel Today. The teacher explains what a personal blog is and why it is a relevant genre for teenagers. It is a simple digital space to share thoughts with a real audience. Using the words in their notes, each student writes exactly 5 sentences in the simple present. describing emotional and connecting them to personal situations or reflections inspired by the song. After drafting, students move to the computers and publish their entries on the padded page the teacher set it up for the class. Once published, they read classmates' posts and, if they want, share theirs orally. Closure is short but important. The teacher summarized what we did, listening, identify emotions and vocabulary, practice simple present in context, and produced and published a personal blog post. I acknowledge the students' effort and explained that these posts will remain available as part of of a digital portfolio. This closing reinforces the lessons proposed and gives students a sense of accomplishment. These are three aspects of the plan I consider especially significant. First, the gender based focus. By centering the lesson on a real text type, the blog post, students see why language choices matter in real situations. Second, the affective dimension. The lesson deliberately uses emotion and identity as content because these topics are relevant to teenagers and motivate participation. Third, the authentic publication. Publishing on Paddle gives students a genuine audience and transforms writing from a private exercise into a social act, which raises engagement and ownership. Assessment is formative and continuous. I look for engagement, appropriate vocabulary use, coherence, and willingness to express personal views. Finally, a short reflection on planning. This lesson reinforced for me that listening activities become far more meaningful when they lead to authentic production. The song opens a space for reflection. The blog post gives that reflection a purpose. By integrating emotional topics, simple grammatical targets, and a clear communicative genre, the lesson balance language form, meaning, and use. Thank you for listening.